Hey everyone, so today we're going to be doing a little sequence just to kind of relax and rewind from the day. So go ahead and roll out your mat and we'll start by closing our eyes, rolling back our shoulders, coming to a tall posture. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Engaging that deeper breathing. Feeling our stomach push away from our spine. Maybe putting our hand on our stomach just to make sure we're getting that deeper breath. Try and separate yourself from today's worries and problems. We're going to start by rolling our neck in one direction, keeping that tall posture. Let's go ahead and go around the other way. Being mindful of how we feel, if we've got any tensions or tight places in our neck. Then go ahead and roll out any of those tensions or tight places that you felt. Give yourself a minute to work those out. Next, let's go ahead and we'll come to our tabletop position. We're going to start by doing a couple of cat and cows. As we inhale, we bring ourselves to our cow position, bringing up the head. As we exhale, we come to our cat position, rounding the spine, pushing it up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and do a couple of those. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and come to our child's pose. Engaging that deep breathing again. And next, we're going to put our right foot forward, left foot back into our low lunge. Making sure that we are splitting the mat and that our feet are not in line with each other, that they're on opposite sides. We're going to exhale and go ahead and come to our hamstring stretch. Making sure that our hips are over our left knee. Then we're going to turn to that right side and open up the body to our hamstring stretch on the outer side. Let's go ahead and bring it back to that low lunge. Inhale, go ahead and bring yourself up to a taller low lunge, bringing the hands to the top of the knee. And then we'll go ahead and move back to our child's pose to catch our breath. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back, low lunge. And we'll exhale to our hamstring stretch, flexing that foot up towards the ceiling as we roll our body down. Try and keep a flat spine with your hamstring stretch. We're going to go ahead, turn to that outer left side, opening up the side of our body here, breathing through the pose, making sure we're not sinking deep back into our hips. Go ahead and let's bring it back to our low lunge, bringing your hands to the top of our knee. Keeping that straight spine. And we'll go ahead and bring it back to our child's pose. Give yourself a second, maybe open up the hips a little bit, make your child's pose a little wider to give yourself a better stretch. Next, we're going to flip under those toes and sit on our heels for our heel stretch. This may be a little painful, but the more you do it, the better it gets, and it's very good for you too. Your feet are like the base of your body, and you use them every day of your life. It's important to keep them in shape and flexible. Let's go ahead, bring ourselves to our down dog, first down dog of the day. So go ahead and pedal out those feet, get those legs moving, get those toes engaged, bringing the heels off of the ground. Don't forget to breathe. We're going to go ahead and inchworm those feet forward to the hands. Slowly bend the knees as you roll up to our tall mountain. Deep stretch, inhale at the top. And we're going to go ahead and bring the feet out towards our side of our mat for some squats. So you're going to inhale, reach up, exhale, find your squat position. Make sure those knees aren't passing those toes, and keep going. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, back down to that squat. Try and sit that butt even lower each time that you squat. Keep it nice and steady and controlled. And then go ahead and bring your feet together. Inhale, reach up, exhale, forward fold down to the mat. Keeping those knees soft here. See if you can stretch a little deeper, and then inchworm those feet back to our down dog position. Pedaling out those feet again, keeping our body active and engaged. We'll go ahead and step that right foot forward and bring it up into our three-legged down dog. And then go ahead, step that leg forward, and we'll come to our pigeon pose, bending at that right knee, kind of making it into a comfortable position, making sure that that back left foot isn't turning over. And then go ahead, walk the hands forward and find a deep stretch for the inner part of the thigh. Breathe through the pose. Make sure that right foot is flexed. And we'll exhale. Go ahead, bring the hands back to the body. Bring yourself back to our down dog. And we'll bring the left knee to the chest and up into our three-legged down dog. Maybe rolling that ankle a little bit. And then go ahead, bring that left knee down into our pigeon pose, finding what is comfortable for you here. And then go ahead and find a comfortable spot by walking your hands forward. Inhale, bring the body back up. Swing in both legs to our butterfly pose. Bring the feet in. Be fluttering the legs a little bit. We're going to go ahead, come back to that tall posture. Raise up those arms. Exhale ourselves forward into our folded butterfly pose. Try and keep that back straight and from hunching over. And bring the arms back up. And we're going to bring our right leg out for our half straddles pose. And again, bringing it to that tall posture, and then go ahead and fold forward, keeping that left foot flexed. You can keep the right foot flexed or you can point. It's whatever is comfortable for you. And then next, bring that body back up. Slowly grab the inside of the right leg and then go ahead and put out the left leg. Flexing that right foot, bringing yourselves to a tall posture and slowly bringing ourselves forward to our half straddles pose on the other side. And we'll go ahead, bring ourselves up, grab the underside of the knee, slowly bring both feet together. And we're going to roll back onto our spine, open up the legs, grabbing our big toes and coming to our happy baby position. Rocking back and forth and side to side. Maybe get creative with the pose, lengthening one leg, bending the other. Closing the eyes, starting to relax the mind and body more. Let's go ahead and bring the feet to the mat with the knees bent. we're going to come into our plow position. So you're slowly going to push your butt up into the air and your feet behind you. It's okay if your feet don't quite come to the ground behind you. You can keep them just parallel with the ground. Make sure you don't move your head side to side. Make sure it's staying completely forward, keeping those eyes closed maybe to keep your focus. And then slowly come and bring those legs back down, grabbing the knees and turning them to our right side. Opening up the arms to a T position, keeping those shoulders rolled down onto the mat. We'll go ahead and bring our knees to the other side, keeping them bent, opening up those arms back to a T, keeping that chest open towards the ceiling. Let's go ahead and bring the knees back to the chest and give ourselves a little bit of a moment to relax, keeping those eyes closed, letting our mind wander for a minute. Let's go ahead and roll up from our knees to the top and come back to our easy pose where we started, rolling back those shoulders, tall posture here. Bringing the hands together and to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon.